Hi everyone, this is Fan from MoneyWise Smart. At MoneyWise Smart, we have been investing in and being partial business owners in JD.com, a great e-commerce business in China, for a few years now. Personally, for me, I invested in JD.com in late 2018 at around $25 per share. I have been holding on to the shares since, and it has been a 2.7 bagger now, and was even a 4 bagger in early 2021 before the price came crashing down. In May 2021, JD.com carved out its logistics subsidiary, JD Logistics, and listed it in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. We were very excited because now we finally have much more information about JD Logistics business from its global offering document, which is like a IPO prospectus. So today, I will share with you 13 points you must know about JD Logistics before you decide whether to invest in it, including our thoughts on its valuation. After reading its global offering document, which is about 600 pages long. It takes a long time to research and prepare the video, so your support will go a long way in motivating us to produce more investments videos like this. I would really appreciate if you can help to smash that like and subscribe buttons so that more people will get to know about this video. Let's start with JD Logistics history. JD Logistics began with the establishment of JD Group's in-house logistics department in 2007. Since then, it has continually built up its logistics infrastructure, technologies from ground up, operational and industry know-how for over more than a decade, raising the industry standards for service quality and accumulated deep know-how in key industry verticals. Since 2017, it has opened up its solutions and services to external customers with the goal of empowering their supply chains. Before the IPO, JD.com, through its wholly owned subsidiary Jingdong Technology Group Corporation, indirectly owned 72% of JD Logistics total shares. After the IPO in May 2021, JD.com still remained the major shareholder, owning approximately 63% of JD Logistics after the over-allotment of shares. Next, let's look at what JD Logistics does. JD Logistics is the leading technology-driven supply chain solutions and logistics services provider in China. It is not just a logistics company, but it offers a full spectrum of supply chain solutions and high-quality logistics services enabled by technology, ranging from warehousing to distribution, spanning across manufacturing to end customers, and covering regular and specialized items. JD Logistics targets various industries which require different supply chain requirements and skills. One top industry is the fast-moving consumer goods, in short, the FMCG industry, which has short shelf life products, which is high volume and low cost, has high turnover, and requires omni-channel distribution. For this industry, JD Logistics' key values include omni-channel inventory management, inter-warehousing inventory allocation, optimization according to business needs, shelf life monitoring, multiple modes of transportation, on-time delivery, and also forecast-based dynamic inventory management. Another top industry is apparels, which has a large number of SKUs, but small inventory for each SKU, with seasonal fluctuations including promotion periods across different sales channels and frequent product returns and exchange. Some of JD Logistics' key values for this industry include guaranteed capacities during promotion period, intraday multiple deliveries, management of a large number of SKUs, reverse logistics, labeling, reconditioning, and repackaging for return goods, and fabric and garment storage. Another top industry is home appliances and furniture industry, where the products are large and heavy, and warehousing, inventory, and shipping can be costly and complicated to optimize. Some of JD Logistics' key values for this industry include integrated value-added services, including installation, maintenance, and after-sale, irregular item packaging and transportation, and repairing, refurbishing, and repackaging. On the revenue model, JD Logistics mainly serve corporate customers and some individual customers with pricing that generally scales with the volume of products. For the corporate customers, it charges based on the rates for different services, actions, and the number of times of performances of those service items. So JD Logistics revenue scale with the number of activities and volume. The rates are based on standardized pricing with reference to market rates and costs. And generally, the service agreement has a one-year term, and the price will be renegotiated every year. So if costs increase, JD Logistics would try to increase the price too. For individual customers, JD Logistics provides express and freight delivery services, which are charged on a per transaction basis based on the details of the delivery. On the industry, China's rapid digitalization of the economy has created increasingly multifaceted customer demands. and such demands are currently underserved by a fragmented group of logistics players. JD Logistics operate in the outsourced logistics market in China, and in particular, the integrated supply chain logistics submarket. For the outsourced logistics market, the market size was huge, at 6.5 trillion RMB in 2020. It was projected to grow at a CAGR of 7.1% over the next 5 years to 2025, as the overall demand for logistics increased, with companies increasingly outsourcing their logistics due to the complexity in handling them in-house. The integrated supply chain logistics services industry was expected to grow even faster, at a CAGR of 9.5%, from 2 trillion RMB in 2020 to 3.2 trillion RMB in 2025. Within the integrated supply chain logistics market, the industries that were projected to grow the fastest include fresh produce, FMCG, apparels, and 3C electronics, which JD Logistics has substantial businesses in. In addition, JD Logistics also intend to expand significantly its global cross-border business in the future, particularly in the North America and Europe regions. Currently, the integrated supply chain logistics services industry in China is highly fragmented, with the top 10 players only accounting for 9% of the market share in terms of revenue in 2020. The key players within the integrated supply chain logistics services market also have varied levels of integration. Although certain players can provide warehousing and delivery services as a package, there are only a few players that can provide full-stack solutions that address different aspects of supply chain logistics, such as supply chain strategic planning and consulting, and have deeply integrated logistics networks for different types of goods, like what JD Logistics does. For example, when Skechers wanted to redesign and revamp its nationwide supply chain and warehousing systems in China in 2019, it couldn't find any other supplier that can provide an integrated solution from the design stage all the way to implementation and service delivery stage. And in the end, they went with JD Logistics, which then became a success, as I will explain in more detail later. The ability to proprietarily develop new technologies differentiates operational efficiencies among players and their abilities to deliver comprehensive solutions. More technologically sophisticated players are those who can widely apply automation and unmanned technologies throughout the whole supply chain processes in order to mitigate increasing labor costs and also best utilize data to track the flow of the goods and optimize the use of resources. Leading players like JD Logistics are equipped with more advanced abilities to gather, integrate, and analyze data across this whole supply chain and across different logistics networks in order to provide value-added data insights to customers in addition to basic logistics services. On market competition, in early 2021, there was a brutal price war in the express delivery market in China, with market players slashing their prices to win more businesses. JD Logistics CEO Rui said that the impact of the price war on JD Logistics' overall business would be limited, because the strength of JD Logistics is really on providing the whole supply chain solutions, integrated end-to-end, and express delivery is just a small part of that value chain. In the express delivery segment, it will face pricing competition and will have limited pricing power. However, for JD Logistics, the value of the express delivery segment is not just to earn additional revenues and profits and help with its economy of scale. It also acts as a customer acquisition channel where merchants start using some low-value express delivery services from JD Logistics first, and then they see the quality of service that JD Logistics provides. Then JD Logistics team would slowly build relationship with them, and after understanding their businesses better, sell and provide the whole range of supply chain solutions in an integrated manner to them. Let's look at JD Logistics financials now. They have only disclosed 3 years of financials back to 2018. From 2018 to 2020, JD Logistics grew its revenue from 38 billion RMB to 73 billion RMB at a CAGR of 39% a year. Let's look at the breakdown of revenue in 2020. In terms of type of customers, a majority, 76% of revenue was contributed by customers that use its integrated supply chain solutions, which include warehouse or inventory management related services. So those customers are looking for a whole suite of supply chain solutions instead of, say, just logistics or freight solutions. And in terms of actual customers, slightly more than half of the revenue came from JD Group and its related parties, with the remaining coming from external parties. This is pretty impressive growth for external customers, since JD Logistics has only opened up its services to external customers in 2017. As we can see here, the revenue from external parties grew around 70 to 80% a year in 2019 and 2020, much faster than the revenue growth from JD Group and its related parties. as the revenue from JD Group currently constituted more than half of the total revenue, but it has been growing slower, it is actually dragging down the overall growth rate of the company in a way. When the revenue from external parties take over the revenue from JD Group and becomes the majority in the future, and if the revenue growth of external parties continue at high rates, then the overall company's revenue growth would actually grow faster than now. So that's something worth taking note of for potential or existing investors of JD Logistics. As JD Group is a major shareholder of JD Logistics, and JD Group procures supply chain services from JD Logistics, there are some controls over these related party transactions to ensure that the transactions are done on commercial terms to protect the shareholder interest of each company. As part of the controls, they have to propose annual caps for the amount of supply chain services that JD Group will procure from JD Logistics in the next 3 years. Based on these annual caps, the implied growth of revenue from JD Group is around 26 to 33%, which is similar or higher than the past growth rates. So this gives us some indication of the potential future growth rate of revenue from JD Group. For the remaining points of this video, you can check them out at our Multibagger research series. At MoneyWise Smart, we do deep dive research into wonderful companies to own for the long term. We have provided some of this research for free in our free research series. So definitely check them out at the link provided if you want to invest in good companies. I promise you will really benefit a lot from this research. If you have enjoyed this video, do hit the like button now and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified of our future videos. Do also join our Facebook group where we discuss interesting investment concepts and businesses. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.